a fairness doctrine for education? Why should it apply to Sean Hannity's AM radio show and not to the people who spend 8 hours a day with your kids? Comment below. Does that seem like something we can all be on board with?
I am. I vote for you.
If you're going to teach Buffalo, teach Waukesha. Also, while we're at it, teach the empirical. Crime statistics, break them up by race.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's another claim that they make, and this is again why we need to defund the Federal Department of Education. And this is going to be rough, so I warn you guys: just don't let your rage get the better of you. The teachers, and you heard it before, and I'll play another clip so you know it's not just one lone shitwolf. Teachers felt unsafe because of COVID.
For 16 years, Tracy Briggs is saying goodbye to the classroom. This letter is what she turned in after school and a decision she said she had to make.
No circumstance should it be okay that our kids are getting sick. In no circumstance should this be okay.
Tracy
Did you get
Briggs is
sick at your
suffering
math
from a weak
house?
immune system says walking away from the classroom is her only
You're a
option.
porn
I
category.
have to take care of myself at this point, being immunocompromised
Please do.
and not having support with the higher ups to make the decisions.
She says after a recent exposure at school,
He had been tested for COVID the day before, came to school before his results came out,
He's on the streets
and
now.
found out he was positive right after my class.
the line was drawn and the decision was made.
I shouldn't have to be scared to come to work in this day and age.
But cops and firemen in the military do?
Shouldn't be afraid because no one's
Piece of
supporting
crap.
me right now.
This is the problem right here. I shouldn't have to be scared. Guess what? We can't control your irrational fears. Did you listen to that story? Did you listen to that story? The problem was one of the students, I believe, and I can't remember if it was a student or a teacher, one of the students tested and then came into school before realizing that the test was positive, which means that this is such a deadly pandemic for children, the kid didn't even know he had it. And you're huddling under the bed like it's where the wild things are. For crying, it's not my responsibility to make sure that you're not afraid. You're an adult. And here's the truth, objectively. That's just opinion. Objectively, public school teachers, you all know this. I don't even feel like I need to provide a reference. Had far more absurd precautions, time, coddling, away from school, Zoom calls, and they didn't want to come back because they could do their job without pants, which they often do in classrooms anyway, so long as there are no cameras running. Yeah, sure.
I love it. So she's saying that she's immunocompromised, and that's a real thing. I understand that, but you're working in a school being immunocompromised. It doesn't take COVID-19 for you to have a problem.
Yeah, it's like working in the preemie ward and you find babies gross.
Yes, it's like, I need to probably remove myself from the situation. But by the way, unless
She
we
wasn't
jump
wearing a
into
mask
more
on the
into
street.
future, that video was actually shot last September. If I remember correctly, we had a vaccine and several booster shots available by that time that she could have taken and availed herself of if she wanted to keep said teaching job.
Yeah, you can boost yourself into testing positive like Joe Biden.
Or what you could do, this is the best thing. You can come into the real world where we didn't get the opportunity to close down because of COVID, because by God, we can't take 2 years off and stay in business like public schools and still be under threat of getting COVID, being immunocompromised. There is no safe space. I'm sorry, that's not how the world works.
Hey, by the way,
You could just get COVID, like everyone did.
hey guys,
And survive.
careful how you talk to the real heroes.
I'm sorry.